Ramaphosa will not yield to DA threats. Shivambu retracts defamatory claims. COP in court for corruption. And Eastern Cape flood rescue operations will not stop. President Cyril Ramaphosa has broken his silence on the dismissal of Deputy Minister of Trade, Industry and Competition, Andrew Whitefield. Ramaphosa says he dismissed Whitefield for undertaking a trip to the United States without approval. The trip in question was in March when Whitefield joined a DA delegation that held meetings with U.S. lawmakers and representatives of the Trump administration. Whitefield's dismissal caused a stir. The DA was furious and in its response said there is no other conclusion to be drawn than that of which it was a calculated political assault on the second largest party in the governing coalition. It is then when the president was offered an ultimatum to provide an explanation within 48 hours. But Ramaphosa would not yield, saying he informed DA leader John Steenhuisen on his intentions to remove Whitefield and requested that he present a candidate for his replacement. The president maintains that there are no reasonable grounds for Steenhuisen and the DA to issue ultimatums and threats when he exercises his constitutional prerogative and responsibility.
Took to go on that trip, acknowledging the risk, and then subsequently did apologize to the president, but never received any response to that. So I've made a lot of effort over the last 4 months since that incident, if that's the reason, to try to address the matter, but the president has not returned.
Okay. Former Umkhonto weSizwe Party Secretary General Floyd Shivambu has publicly retracted his claims accusing the party spokesperson Nhlamulo Ndlela of drug use. He retracted the statements on Friday when he announced the members of the Maibuye National Consultation Team. Shivambu's retractions comes after Ndlela filed a 3 million rand lawsuit against Floyd Shivambu for defamatory remarks made during an interview with eNCA. During the interview, Shivambu called Ndlela a liar, drug and alcohol abuser. Lieutenant General Dumisani Khumalo, head of the SAPS Crime Intelligence, and 5 other senior officers have been granted a 10,000 rand bail. The matter has been postponed to 13 August. Khumalo was arrested at the OR Tambo International Airport. He faces charges related to unlawful appointment and embezzlement of SAPS Crime Intelligence funds.
The Commissioner is very concerned given the severity of allegations that we have read in the media space and what we have seen in court today against our senior officers. Like I've indicated, he has not received a factual report from ID. He is awaiting a factual report on the arrests of these senior officers. The Crime Intelligence Division is a very integral part of prevention and combating of crime. Actually, 90% of our successes in the SAPS are crime intelligence driven. So we cannot allow a situation where this particular division experiences instability.
It has been over 2 weeks since heavy rains lashed through parts of Eastern Cape, leaving trails of disruption and flooding. To date, over hundreds of bodies have been recovered, but 2 teens still remain. Search teams in the Eastern Cape continue with the search for the young children. They say they will not stop until they are found. Reporter Nkosikhona Malinga-Mnisi has been following the story.
Authorities are not backing down, Gareth. They're doubling down on the efforts. They have to remove a lot of that debris. And again, I want Avela Per to take us to that scene as close as possible. Of course, you can see the vehicles of this team. It looks like they are returning to their cars, but the search will not stop, and we have that confirmation. The provincial government yesterday at the briefing confirming that they are not stopping anytime soon. There is no intention for them to call off the search until those 2 children or their bodies are recovered.